reached out to you about your proposal if it was lacking something and had to have something done on it, and it's gonna set you up. So I don't know who you talk to outside of our class, but I kind of would like to keep the SOP for our class to our class, because some people were grading that proposal with taking points off. But if you don't get the proposal correct, the whole thing is not correct. So to me, I'd rather have you have the correct proposal, and then we start taking out points somewhere else, which is not going to happen because you're going to get perfect grades on this. There's no excuse to not get a perfect grade on this one. So we have some upcoming dates, though. Anytime we think we're going to have a day free, what's up? It's still. But this one's a fun one. There's a game that you have to play.
Quick question before we start. Could you tell the class about the bonus points?
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Right. But then everybody has to have the equal opportunity to do it.
You know, it's our class, your section, remember? Like you just said, class SOP.
So you could explain null distributions on one of those whiteboard things that you can pull out on a folding thing in New York City somewhere. Put a hat out in front, and and you cannot get beat up. This is like for extra points if you want to do this. Explain what a null distribution is, and maybe even do a z calculation too. You can't get beat up, and you have to earn some money.
And ask me in Times Square.
I got a question.
That's wrong.
Because this is a pretty extravagant thing to do. How many points? Is it like you can choose one assignment and get a perfect on assignment?
No, remember it was like five
Like
every dollar.
one graded,
I think
The chem department has it where they have reason if you ask one question and you submit a question to be asked, you get 75 points just for asking a question.
For history,
Something like this, it should be like.
for history, we
At
took
least
a selfie with the book in Times
See, the
Square
thing
for
is, we
10
could do it
points.
right here, but you guys are all in uniform, so you put in your own hat, and then you'd be breaking regulations by putting your hat down on the ground and asking for money. So I could end up in a lot of trouble with that. But I always thought it'd be funny to go out in New York City and say, like in the subway with a hat out, I'm going to derive the quadratic formula for you.
Colonel Hartley said a point for every dollar. Something like that.
I think it's a good idea. All right, so back to tasks. Friday we have a stat lab in here. It has to do with a game. So I'm going to send you some homework. My son already told me he hates when people send stuff on so I'll do it both in text and in webmail so that you get some information on it. But I'm going to give you like a front-loaded thing so you can come here and finish it in class. Same deal. I think SIL 3 was mostly finished in class, so that worked out really well for us. On October 29th, when is that? Is it Friday? Tuesday, okay. Your study design is due. So what happened with the proposal, the forms, is that you didn't actually read the directions on that form. I'm going to make a template and just have you fill in that template so everything is there. That way I don't have to go back, close that thing. You have to go back and just, we don't have to go back and have it done. On this template, I'll have the cut-up of author duties because I told you it's my pet peeve. So we were talking about class standards. I heard there's a physics professor that's giving hours for things that are late. Here I am telling you, hey, you can turn it in as long as I'm not grading it yet. So I think we all have our things. This is my thing. I want to make sure that everyone's contributing to their project and that there's not one person putting their name on something that they didn't contribute to. So that to me is my pet peeve, and I will let you know that in advance. I'll have to have that out, and yeah, you're held to it. So, if Lillian's assigned to do all the R, then she's doing all the R. That's her job. Then she can't shaft her team.
Can we outsource the art?
To
Someone outside.
Outsource it?
no, you guys can do the R. We're gonna do someone here too. We're gonna do some R in here to get you ready.
So can we outsource the art of Griffin?
Yeah, can I get
Monitoring
points?
knowledge?
No, actually, that was the Achilles heel for us. That one person was doing all the R, and then when it came time for the WPR, that was the other person didn't know how to do it. So we have to actually we have to split up the R code. I'll put all those directions in there.
I didn't get one of my homeworks back. Are they all graded?
Not they're not all graded yet,
Okay.
so I'm still going through stuff, but.
Okay.
The lit review is due on November 5th. I have some guidelines that are going to make it easy. Where to search. Google's not a place to search. I'll show you where to search and how to take the 2 latest papers that have something to do with your topic. And so they have it by order of what year they came out. Just peel off the first two and then do a review on that. I'm not here on November 5th, so that means that you guys have to be on task. I wanted to ask you that. So someone else will be teaching my class. So I've done it a couple ways. Sometimes they come and just teach my class. Sometimes I make my own videos and it's almost like I'm here. We're just doing your text messaging me in class so you know I'm getting the responses from you, and the person's just here to make sure you're all squared away.
Sometimes like the section marshal just take over.
Are you talking about?
Well, you would
on-
be.
Are you talking about on November 5th?
On November 5th, I'm not here.
I was gonna say if we could just use that whole day to work on a project.
No, I can't because we have a lesson plan for that day. So which do you want? I mean, they'll come in here and make sure everybody's in here and squared away, and then that's the last you hear of them, really.
You best like, you can do a video for that day, and like, either put on the board, we had, do it at the headphones and watch the videos, and then make sure we're all like on task, like that.
Okay, I think it is too. Otherwise, the battle rhythm goes off, right? So that's worked out well for me, and I've done well with that. Like all of a sudden, I'll ask you that, hey, now text message me the response to that. So it's interactive too. I get to see that you got whatever we were supposed to get in class. November 7th, I'm not here either, but it's a SIL. So someone will be in here, and I'll front load you so that you walk in here and can do the same thing, finish it through. Go ahead.
Can there like be a drop and then we send you?
No,
all
I'm
that
not. I
stuff?
don't. I'm just a civilian. I don't have that kind of power.
Yeah, I thought teachers can
Good
drop
civilians,
off.
man.
No,
they're-
unless you're the CD or I'm not the CD of this.
My, it was a history department, but one of my teachers last year, what he would do is like the section marker would just have to write up like what we did in class, like minute mark, and then we just like all signed off on it, like, we had like a cover sheet for that class.
That's not what we do here.
Yeah.
It's not what you do. Like you have. This is another one of my things. The least thing they ask of me is stand here like a slab and teach my class. So that is going to be taken care of. Either someone's going to cover down for me and make sure that it's covered, or I'm going to do it remotely. But to me, that's a principal thing as well.
Others don't forget, like, civilians control the military, so like, when class drop.
Yeah, I just told you, it's also a principal thing. Like, that's the minimum they ask me to do is prepare. Well, they don't even ask me that. I can just stand up here for a whole time and just stare at you guys. The minimum they want my body here to be. And if I'm not here, I'm going to try to do that remotely.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm going to prep you a bit for just some recall stuff.